Hello guys, I'm gonna let some of you guys get in here. Let people start seeing that we're live. Today we're gonna start the raffle. Right now I'm just cleaning up some stuff from the Challenger build. We'll get you guys updated, and we'll get you guys updated on some things on the bench, and then we're going to talk about this raffle. We're going to first just show you some updates. Really haven't worked a lot on the C1 charger. My mind's been concentrating on the convertible. So what we did here is got the boot all sanded off. You guys was able to see what we did with the milliput, and now it's all sanded and shaped. And you can see how it sands out really well. You can see where I put the humps in it to match the headrest of the seat, keep it all clean. I broke this off washing the body. I preach to a lot of people that if you're taking a built up, strip it before you start working on it. I started working on this just to see what it looked like, just playing around with Messenger, doing silly stuff with it. Why me and Pete were talking back and forth, just pitching ideas about other things with the other car. And this seems to be coming together really well, guys. So I went ahead and took it, put in the brake fluid all day yesterday. I'm going to put it back in there. I'm going to give it another re-soak. A lot of it is gone. A lot of it ain't. You can see where some of it is still on the pillars and whatnot. I didn't want to scrub too hard on there. We went a redirection with the tail lights. You can see I cut off the exhaust. This part right here. You could scrape it off if you wanted to, but I don't want to gouge it, so I'm going to put it back in there after the show. But I did go and do the tail lights a little different. They're still larger than the C1 build, so they're not going to be exactly alike. I left the photo etch on there, and then we'll go in there like that. And then I added this wing. I don't know if I updated you guys. I took a Buick GSX wing and really like the way it looks. If you guys want to see it on the car, George from Vision 124 has actually built the car. And I just think that wing with that tail light looks superb. So we did that. I cut off the exhaust. The exhauster molded into the bumper, so I removed those. I did this, guys. I opened up the grill. If you guys can see how it's supposed to be a double headlight car on the convertible, I opened up the grill. And I'll show you what my intentions are. I went ahead and made a full phantom piece. This right here, I made this full. I don't know what that dirt is in there now. We'll have to wash that off. I made a full phantom piece and then put it in there like back in the early days they had all the hideaway headlights and stuff. So we'll put that in there like that, and then it will glue in place. But it hides the lower piece, and I don't know if I'm going to do the fog lights yet with the screen, depending upon if we go with the turbo setup on here or not. If we go with turbo setup, I'll probably leave the screens in there and not have fog lights. But this is what it looks like when you put the grill piece behind it. I'll cut this middle piece out so that way you can see the radiator and stuff. It still needs some trimming. I was just doing some quick, fast work, just playing around. And then I took the hood scoop off. If you guys don't notice, I took the hood scoop off. And underneath on the stock hood, Here, I'll pull the one off the purple car. On the stock hood, it has, well, maybe not. There is the stock hood. On the stock hood, it has this triangle indentation. So I cut that out. And where's my piece of glass? We're going to do it up like the Corvette, so that way you can see the motor detail. I've cut a piece of glass. Piece of glass is going to fit right in there, and then we'll be able to see the motor detail like off the Corvettes do, like the new. So I made that in there. I still got to make a filler piece that holds it into place, but you know, I thought that would look cool. You know, just adding some extra details. It's going to be a little custom piece, guys, just to add to all the work that we're doing to the C1 car. Really much ain't changed. I had a busy week with family stuff. I don't know if it's my allergies or whatnot, but I've been battling a migraine headache the last couple of days, and got to talk to Pete, and Pete himself wasn't feeling well yesterday. But here's how all that fitted in. I gotta replace this piece here. It broke when I was cleaning the body. But you guys got to see, like I said, you guys got to see what we did with the milliput, and that's it now, all done up. And then that right there, you guys can get a closer look. But I want to give a special shout out to the Model Hut, the Model Cell Shack, to the boys at the Diversified Scalers Model Club, and as usual, Scaledworld.net. My show wouldn't be possible without Scaledworld.net. The Model Hut has stepped up in a good way for this month-long raffle. Diversified Scalers, they're always a great supporter here at Mr. Mini Dreams. George is a great member, a great friend, so I like to, you know, keep those guys on the main topic. They have a great show coming up later this fall in September. So before we get to what's going on with the raffle, I wanted to share a Facebook page and a Facebook builder with you guys. I like to follow him. I don't know if some of you guys may follow him and may not. He's been doing a special thing every Wednesday. Let's go to Facebook. Let's go to search. Alright, see if you guys can't see this. It's scaled lenses. Let's see. And each week he does what's in the box. So if you guys don't follow him, send him. He let me see if he'll do that for you. Let me see. Blow this screen up. Scale lenses, guys. When it comes to detailing, he is an amazing detailer. You can see he's working on right here. If anybody can tell what this piece here is, and then it's way detailed. And then every Wednesday he's been doing a segment called I haven't watched that video yet. It's called What's in the Box. And when he goes into the box, he gives a little brief description. Each and every Wednesday, I bring to you a view into what's fun, interesting, and inside the mini model kits and upgrades which I have in the stash. Sharing is caring, right? And he goes further on to say he got new kits, classic kits, retro kits. You will find something you like. And then, you know, this week he's sharing the Tamiya Mercedes-Benz, and then he's showing some of the extra kits and stuff that you could find. Carbon fiber decal sheets, a photo etch set, both from Scale Motorsports. And then it just, you know, he kind of, it's like almost an inbox review type thing too. He's showing it's two different kits, but it has the same stuff in it. And then he just goes over a few things right here. Great channel to follow. I really like the guy. I like what he does. I seen this decal sheet, and I picked this one up along with the piece of photo etch sometime back, and I didn't realize what it was for. Well, I knew what it was for because of that right there, but I didn't know what these announcing stuffs were. But it's pretty cool to see that it's in his kit, but it's blue and red, and mine are black and red. Don't know if I'll ever use anything, but it shows, you know, it shows just a bunch of the different decals. This decal right here is pretty neat because it looks like the hood is ripping open and you can see the top of the motor. See that right there? That's a bad decal. I like that. And then, you know, it shows some of the other metal transfers and stuff that's in there, and just some parts. But he's just a great builder, a very good detailer. It's a person I enjoy to watch. He's very explicit when it comes to breaking down the steps and the details that Scale Lenses does. An amazing model builder. Not so much a custom builder like I am, but when he builds, it is detailed, it looks real, and it looks correct. Period correct, I should say. And I think, I don't know, this decal I have, that's for the different race car. It's for the more longer race car. What does that say? The CLK GTR kit. So, 1998. Decals still look pretty good for being that old. So that's 20 years. Anyway, I like digging through bins. I seen that one and it caught my eye, and I picked it up and brought it home with me, and I've had it and never used it. There's just one thing I wanted to share with you guys. It's scaled. Let's go back up there. It's Scaled Lenses, and hopefully that right there will give you guys another person to follow, something to check out. Like I said, I don't do Instagram or Snapchat, that kind of stuff. So if you guys ever see a builder and you want to encourage people to follow them, go over there and share the words. Share with the people that do follow you guys. I just chose to stay on Facebook, and that's about it for me, and YouTube. So let's get, all right, now back to the business. Let's see what's on Scaledworld this week. Let's see, go back here. All right, let's check out, see what Scaledworld has this week. Let's go. There you go. All right. Connection's not too good today, is it, guys? Daddy was a mean old mister. Mama was an angel in the ground. Yeah, I don't know what the heck this thing is doing. Let's kill the whole thing. Alright, so let's close all those. Alright. Okay, well, since that ain't coming up, let's go check out what you guys have been working on over on Facebook. Let's see. Don't want to do that. Alright, now let's go over here. Do you guys like the little spot that we put in there? I haven't had many questions. I have one question that has come up from a few people on how to use a gel pen, and we'll discuss that here in a minute. Right there showing some stuff that I was getting ready for the raffle, which starts today. There's Bob Mano, which we call Stig. He's doing some 3D printing. But let's get to your guy. My whole thing is, oh, T-Bird I done. John Sharpie, you guys know he tends us a lot. He's got some stuff up on his channel this week. The Diversified Scaler show is coming, so we've been promoting that. Some beautiful builds in that thread. Thanks for sharing that on our page, George. Mike Mathers, he finally got his builds done for his show. Good looking Nova. But let's get to where we need to be. And this is Daniel. Alright, that's more raffle talk. Another video I done. Alright. Then that starts today. Alright, so let's see what you guys have been working on. Here's what we've been, here's the goods. Alright, let's go to load the previous. And let's see where we can go. Ugh, you dummy. I hit it too far, too fast. Alright, let's load comments. Eric is a new poster to us, guys. He's been a follower for a while. But with your guys' encouragement and our encouragement of each other, he's posting all his work. And I beg you guys, to, if you're a model car builder, get your stuff out there. Let us enjoy and see what you're doing. It'd be great to see what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to open this up and get this where we can see it. Oop. Alright, this is from our friend Pat. He's working on a convertible Catalina, so hope you guys can see that. Then let's see what else. And he's just showing a few different views of what he's been working on. Here's Jeff again with this Corvette. It doesn't look like a lot of progress from last week, but he's really working on it. He's fine-tuning his body work, and he's fine-tuning some of the pieces that he's adding to it. He's selecting out, you know, why I tell you guys, always measure twice, cut once. He's selecting out where to put this custom roof at. You know, you can't just slap the stuff together. Some of our builds take a little bit more time than others to accomplish the look that we're trying to succeed. Here's his other one. This right here, I believe, is a Celica, and I like the wannabes on it. It's got a big blowing motor out of it. It kind of looks like he's trying to make it resemble the Mad Max Falcon, but it's a Toyota. I'm going to pull this up just a little bit. There you guys go. It's just a mean looking car. Then you got Chris Stunner, which Chris is going through a lot right now. He's changing some career minds and stuff like that. If you guys don't know Chris, he does a lot. He's been doing a lot of outdoor dig-in work and stuff like that, and you know, that kind of stuff takes a toll on your body. And he's going to go back to school, so we encourage him. Hope he gets him a better future. And what do I spy in the background? That looks like a Gap Hill Speed shop card. So way to support John over there, Chris, and you guys. Hopefully you guys get a chance to hang out at some shows. I know you guys are close to the same area now. But what he did here, he's working on his custom tuner, and he took a resin hood and he cut off the vents and he put it into his plastic hood. He's done some front bumper changes. He's got some big custom wheels on there. And if I'm right, I believe this is a Mazda Miata that he started with. And then our friend, See No Evil Builds, Ryan, he's working on his lowrider build. You can see some nice detail in his engine. And then Lenny Buckley, guys, he is a big supporter. He helps Gilbert out a lot over there at the Styrene Syndicate. Lenny Buckley, Dr. Paint is what some of us have nicknamed him. He's working on this great big old rig right now. It's been stretched, has a big cab. So Lenny, thanks for sharing this with us. I like the fenders, bud. Um, I don't know if some of this stuff is 3D printed, but I believe Lenny bought the same 3D printer that Gilbert has over there at Red Dragon Model Works. So I don't know how much of this is custom built and how much is resin and how much is 3D printed. Um, you could see it's a big long truck. I wouldn't know how to where to display that at, but look at that sleeper. It's like a little home. And then here it is. You got Stig here working on his car. Um, I can't remember um, right offhand if we covered this one yet or not. But this is what we would like to have with your guys' pictures. Like Stig said, he put a Nissan Skyline GTR 400R. And he's, from the what years it went from. So that gives us a little bit more information to share what your guys' product are. I'm sure with the way Dig's talent is, that Stig will have this right here pretty well cleaned up and looking bad to the bone, even for a four-door, when he gets this done. Here's our friend Lism. He is working on a convertible 57 Chevy. I don't know if this got the little gangster window in it or not, but that's a great color. If you look in his background, he has all the House of Custom colors, not House of Color colors. This right here was a thing that they were doing a while back. I could never get it to spray right, but he has good luck with it. And, everybody's skills are different. And you can see the range of paints he used. He's got some Createx up there. He's got some Apple Barrel there. And then he's got this House of Customs color there. And, just the diversity of a modeler. It was a product I couldn't use. I didn't recommend a lot of people using it. He picked it up. He tried it out, and he came to be a product that he could use. Our boy Jeremy Mathis, if you guys don't know, Jeremy is a cook, and when he's not doing his chef job, he likes to build. And here lately, he's done like I have, and done like Stig has, and a few of the other guys. He's not only building his cars now, but now he's doing some figures. And this right here is really, really neat. I believe this is a Jimmy Flintstone shifter knob, I believe. And then he's painting it up. So there's this, to me, a paint stand, and there's a number 2 pencil. So that's got to be a pretty big bust of a face. And that looks cool, Jeremy. Looks like Frankenstein Cholo. And then Taylor Braun, which we know is too tall. This is finished now, but this is his drag Omni car. Like I said, guys, all builds are welcomed here. You've seen we just saw a figure, and now we're seeing, automobile again. You guys are all welcome to share whatever here. Here's some more pictures of Tyler's build. Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to look over my phone, so let me get the picture back in there for you. Now that's got some Big Daddy meats on that one. That right here would have been a fun car to drive in real life. I can guarantee you, you'd have your hands full. And then Tyler builds real drag cars and does real drag cars during the week. The models are his hobby. And then here's Robert. Like most of you guys know, foiling sucks. But on some of Robert's builds, he chooses to do the foil instead of the Molotov pen. Just a different look he's going after. But he's always been a clean, I've always thought he's been a clean bare metal foil guy. So that's looking good, Rob. And then our friend Steve Courtney's doing some weathering up. Now that looks like somebody that's been dashing through the damn backwoods trails, man. That looks pretty textured there, Steven. And then Richard Smith is working on a custom bed. That looks cool. I like the cutouts. I like how it goes round and then back to the tip. And then our buddy Marcus Williams, I told him I was teasing him about the glue stuff. Hold on, fellas. Hello? Nope. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. No, for the phone case. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know the school wanted it. Okay. I'm not on Facebook Live. I haven't. All right, babe. Because I haven't done it. I have not. I posted videos. I haven't done it live. Okay. Love you. Sorry about that, guys. So this right here is Marcus Williams. He did a Toyota RAV4, and it is psychedelic. Um, I was telling I was telling Marcus put the glue cap back on, and he said I used it for the hood scoop. So this is a pretty neat project that Marcus is doing. Um, let's see what else. Marcus is also working on this old school. What's bad about these kits, man? They didn't come with very much interior detail or chassis detail. So basically, when we're building some of these older Tamiya and Fujimi kits, Aero love to have a Volvo estate wagon to build. So he shared this project with us. Um, working. Hasn't had very much modeling time. So if you guys get a chance to share a message with Jan, tell him get that stuff handled and get back to building. And we missed the Sunday update show that we used to get from him and Drew. All right, now here's Bill. I think this is built now. He's back on his Revell Cadillac. He's going to share some more pictures with us. And then here is Mike. He's sharing his Gran Torino. I know he got this done, and he got the Nova done, like I shared a minute ago. He's already got those done. And Eric, he's working on a convertible 62 Impala. Um, let's keep him encouraged. Like I said, he's not a new modeler. He's just new to actually sharing his work. So let's keep him encouraged and building. And then here's what I was working on. I was getting the box packed for the blind raffle. And now this is Ronald. Um, I think this is the original Revell kit. All right. And then I think this is one of them Revell kits. But it's looking pretty cool. I like how he's highlighted the tires because I don't believe they come like that. And then our buddy George over there at Vision 124, he's working on this 50 Chevy pickup, and just in raw plastic on them Z wheels, man, looks so good. He said he's got it mocked up on the Chip Foose chassis, so that's a pretty good fit. But then Charlie Cole is working on Olds 442. Our friend Dirk Pitt, he's still working on the Carolina Man's tribute build. If you guys don't know, Cliff was a member of the YouTube community for a while, was really interested in getting to build models. He was a disabled man, so he didn't have much accessibility or motivation at one point to do much of anything. So he started building models. He picked up a Mustang, he picked up a real Mustang and started to rebuild it. Unfortunately, he passed away here a few months ago. So the community was doing a tribute build, and this is Dirk Pitt's progress on his Cliff Carolina Man tribute build. And then here's Steven Rhodes is still working on his 33 Willies. That motor's just massive in there. Clifton Smith, we haven't got to see our buddy Clifton in a while, but he shared a project with us. He's working on 67 Impala. He's got the wheels, he's got the chassis going. You can see he's getting parts together. Now, Frank Cathauer, we call him Frankie Goes to Hobbywood, a big supporter of the IMS crew, but he's been sharing over with us for a while. He knows I'm building a few rabbits. He's built this rabbit. I think it's complete now, but it's got working lights and stuff in it, guys. It is just it's a super cool build. But I think Frank's got it finished now. Kevin Brown, he's almost got this right here done. It needs foil now. I don't know if this is going to be a slot car, but he does do a lot of slot car builds. And here's a better picture of Chris's Miata build after the hood was sanded and on primer. He's done a lot of work to this. Like you can see, the doors are cut open, the trunk's cut open. It's got to have custom seats. It's going to have custom wheels. All the body kit so far has been custom made. And then Brian Neiswager, he is got a fleet of old projects that he pulled back out. Brian works on stuff here and there, so some stuff gets put up, and then some stuff, gets finished. Right now, he's still working on these three. This truck here is very, very detailed. I believe we have more pictures up on Facebook of that one. And then JJ, he does a few builds for Scaledworld. So you'll see some of his stuff posted up on scaledworld.net. This is a custom Civic that he's doing right now. And that is it for this week. So appreciate all you guys. Don't forget, you guys are more than welcome to share your stuff every week. Right now we like to share the projects, keep you guys motivated to get those done. All right, now for the real deal stuff, fellas. In conjunction with scaledworld.net, don't forget you can find us scaledworld.net on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus. Your thoughts on Scaled World. The boys at Diversified Scalers have come up and helped us this year with some of the stuff within the raffle. And a big shout out to Brian Buster from the Model Hut. He has already donated a $100 gift code into the raffle. What we're going to do raffle wise is we have a box. It's so big I can't even put it on camera. But it weighs 6.2 pounds. It weighs 6.2 pounds. It's 17 inches long. It's 14 inches wide. And it's 9 inches deep. It's full of model related stuff. The raffle is going to be $10 a spot. And you guys can buy your spots at scaledworldweekly.net. You guys chose to have the blind raffle, so whoever wins the raffle gets to open it up. And then they get to share what is in there if they choose to. If they don't choose to, that's, much respect to you guys. We have 132 spots. My goal was to sell 100 spots. Brian Buster has stepped up in a good way, and he says if we sell all 100 spots, he will give the $100 gift code to a person. They will be able to, once we sell 100 spots, we'll do a mini draw for who gets the $100 spot code if we sell 100 spots. That's my goal. There is 132 places. I put out an offer on the Model Hut and to the Mr. Mini Greens page. If you go between starting today, for the 4 weeks that we're having this, if you go to the site and you purchase from the Model Hut, once you get your product in from the Model Hut and you take part of this, for every order you place for the Model Hut and you buy a spot here, you'll get a free spot. So that's helped to support you guys to go to Brian's, check out Brian's page. And like I said, I've offered this out to the Model Hut members and to the Mr. Mini Dreams members. So with proof of purchase, if you buy a spot here, you'll get a free spot. No matter how much you spend at Brian's, at the Sell Shack. If you buy one kit for $5, and you come over here and you buy a $10 spot, you'll get a free spot. So that's like a $20 buy-in. And that will go for the 4 weeks. One of the games, you guys know, I always like to do hidden stuff within the puzzle. So far this year, I hadn't had no donations for the hidden spot as of yet, but this, we're going to do this for 4 weeks. A game I came up with is I want to do something like Let's Make a Deal. So every week I'll keep a tally of, I think I have the sheet written down in here. Every week I made this right here. So every week, if you buy into the raffle, say this first week that it's open, you buy into this raffle, we're going to put your name down, and then we'll select a name from whoever puts in that week, and you get to play Let's Make a Deal. The reason why I want to do Let's Make a Deal, because I want to give you guys more stuff. I'm going to pull this off the camera stand. Right here, we have the 8 boxes labeled. So you have 1 through 8. Now, I will tell you, it's all automotive related, but there is some zonks in there. The zonks could be usable to you. They might not be able to be to you. I put them all in different sizes. It's all model related. And the reason why we did different sizes is so you got a misconception of what's in the box. Since this is a blind raffle, my idea for the Let's Make a Deal thing is we'll let you choose your box. Then, if you want to, we'll offer you 3 different ones. And if you want to keep it, you can keep it. If you want to trade it off for what's in, like, if you pick box number 6 and you start to think about it, then we're going to offer you box 5, 4, and 7, and then you get to choose whether you want to keep box 6. But we're not going to let you see it until everything is done. We'll do the Let's Make a Deal every week until the raffle's done, but we won't open the box up until the last week. So that's going to give 4 players a chance to, pick a box, and then that will leave us with boxes they could trade up. You know what I mean? So they're different sizes. It is all model related. Whether it's something that you can use. Now, on the game show, a zonk is like a pig in a hay bale, or like a busted up old wash tub or something, But each prize in here has value. There's an expensive, there's a moderate, and then there's what would be, trash, and there's what some of them would call it. But I made sure nothing in there is non-usable. Everything will be usable. In one way or the other, whether you build a post-apocalypse out of it. You guys see some of the crazy contraptions that Dr. Cranky can build, with the flying cars and whatnot. Our goal is, between me, Pete, Brian Buster, the boys at the Diversified Scaler, what me and Pete's idea was to do is generate some funds. If I can sell 100 spots, Brian threw in the $100 gift code. Me and Pete still want to do some other stuff, but one venture that that Pete and I was able to do was to talk to Chris Hales over at C1 Models. What we would like to do is purchase a few of the trans kits, and be able to get donor kits, and that way in future raffles we have better stuff to give to you guys. A lot of complaints from the popular public, was buying overseas, the money transfer, the shipping cost, and all that. Me and Pete, we really love working with the C1 stuff. It's a great product. They build out to be awesome cars. And, we thought the same way with Zoom On. Right now, Pete has a few Zoom On projects out there. We know John from Gap Hill Speed Shop is building some Zoom On stuff for Scaledworld.net. And there's a few other, builders out there. So we would like the chance to be able to purchase up the $150 Civic kits to donate to you guys. Some of the C1 stuff, some of the Factory 81 stuff. We're going to try to build up our raffles and our giveaways to be more automotive exclusive stuff. Almost all you guys can get to Amazon and buy something off Amazon. Say Hobby Lobby. Some of us have the Hobby Lobbies, and so we're going to try to generate a way. I don't want to say income, because I don't want this to be a job. I want to do this, and that way everybody's included. We have plenty of stuff to give away, not just for you raffle guys, not just for the raffle box, but other things. And like I said, it is for fun. It is to generate some funds. Don't look at it as like we're trying to get $1,300 for a box of models. We're trying to generate income, so that way we can help other modelers out with better brushes instead of the tester's brush. Be able to get you guys an airbrush for those of you that are afraid, attempting to go to airbrush. To give publicity to the Model Hut Sales Shack, to help the Diversified Scalers. We want to be able to, when you go to their show in September, that, when you're walking in there, they have some great rewards for you. Not just good looking trophies, but, a trophy, like I try to tell Pete and George, a trophy to me just sits here in the box. Nobody sees it. If you're there the day at the show, I received the trophy. Other than that, that's the only time you'll see me, talk about my trophy. But what is really cool, as if you can say, hey, at the Diversified show, I won a set of Steinel Res bottled primers, or I won this airbrush, or we was able to get a gift certificate to the Model Hut, to Extreme, what Chip and Lisa do, or, I received this Zoom On kit, or this Factory 81 kit, or some custom wheels. Ron Olson does some great 3D printed stuff over on Shapeways, so we're trying to get to the point to where we can do that for Scaledworld.net, for the Diversified Scalers, for the Mr. Mini Dreams page, and here at Scaled World Weekly. Pete said if you go to the Scaledworld.net that there would be a PayPal link up there where you guys can donate, even if you don't want to get into the raffle. But I would suggest you guys get into the raffle, have some fun, and have a chance. I understand some of you guys might be discouraged on wanting to buy into a $10 raffle. It is a more expensive than the ones we had last year, but we have bigger ideas. We have better plans. We have some great giveaways to go in within. I want to do a Price is Right version too. I just got to be able to find the right product. I want to get some new product in here, and then we can do like, what's $5, what's $20. Some of my favorite games that Price is Right had. And I really would like to do a raffle once a month. With one raffle a year, going back to a model builder, like we did for Richard Sessions last year. We did the 50-50, and it was, I believe, that really helped him. It helped his family. He suffers from some stuff that keeps him from actually being able to go to work. So I know they shared a video with me and pictures that they had a great night out without any worries. It's kind of hard to go out to eat when you're living on one income. And so even, I told him the money was for them, do whatever they wanted to, just to give him at least one day without worry. And we want to do that again with you guys. We know there's some other modelers out there struggling. I have hundreds and hundreds of kits. There's only a few kits that are out now that I actually want to go get and buy for myself. There's things that I would like to build and give away, though, for you guys. And I know there's stuff that you guys would be after that you don't get a chance to. So I will tell you, within the raffle, within the Let's Make a Deal, we have a set of original MTC Kragers. There's going to be a box of 2 kits, a box of 4 kits, a box of one promo, a box of custom wheels. I can't remember what else is in there. But there is some good stuff in there. I really can't tell you what's in the zonks. But what I did is I packaged everything up. Taped everything up. And then I numbered them. So I really don't know what's in what box. So you guys will get to be as surprised as I am. So my question is, if we're doing the raffle, Let's Make a Deal. And today, I let you guys choose between, we'll pull out box 4. Let's say we pull out box 4, box 1, and box 8. You choose which box you want. Do you guys think we should keep it a secret until the end? Because at the end of the 4 weeks, I'm going to give you guys an option to trade up. Because if I can sell 100 of these spots for the raffle, we might be able to add more into the trade-in. As I said now, they should be 4 boxes to give away and 4 boxes to trade up. But what if we opened it up, you can see what you got, right? And then if you didn't like what you got, you could, trade in. Or we hide the box, and we try to bribe you out of the box. So say you pick box 4 this week. Then George Ramos picks box 1 the second week. Pete picks box 8 this week. And then I pick box 7, right? So now we got the 4 boxes given away. What if I come into you and say, I will trade you a C1 kit for box 4? See, that way you don't know what's in your box, but you know what I'm going to trade you for. Does that sound cool? And that way you can almost pick, do I want, if I offered you, look, I'll trade you this set of Mark II wheels for what's in box number 1. Would you rather take your chances what's in box number 1 or already know that you would get these wheels? Because see, that's another thing I was struggling with, you know. Let me get this, guys. I get all kinds of phone calls today. Hello? This is Mr. Irwin, sir. Okay. You think he's ready? Yeah. 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 Uh, at any time or a certain time? All right. Okay. All right. Thank. Right offhand, I do not know. I was in the middle of a thing right now. All right. All right. Thank you, Dr. Blair. All right. Yep. So, what would you guys prefer? Keep these hidden and then know what we're trying to buy you out of? Or would you rather go for a blind box so that way you could trade up? Because as of right now, you don't know if this is a zonk or not. And you don't know if the zonks are left in the other box that didn't get picked. But say, because we do have a few people donating things, Brian says I can donate some of this paint. So if I offered you guys, you know, to me, I'm thinking, if I was to be able to take part in this raffle, if I seen you offer something, I already know I'm getting this. But I don't know what I'm getting in here. So to me, I think it's a hard choice. Because the way they do it on Let's Make a Deal, you will get this box. Then obviously you open it up, they see what's inside. And then he'll say, I'll buy this from you for $600. Or you can take what's behind box number 4. So he actually gives them a choice, but they already know what they've got. Pete looks like, Pete and Don both say keep it hidden. Alright, we'll see what happens. But the more, like I've already talked to Pete, the more spots we sell, we could start requiring stuff to add to this. This raffle here will start this Wednesday and go for 4 weeks. Starting today. And it will go for 4 weeks. Each week we'll do the Let's Make a Deal. But that doesn't mean we won't have more games and more giveaways. The only thing that I have to stress now is in order for me to ship everything for you guys, it'll have to be once Pete sends me a money order, so that way I can cash it to have shipping money. The PayPal will be scaledworldweekly@yahoo.com, all one word. I just abbreviated it for you guys, you know. Please, if you guys can, when you go into your comments, when you do your PayPal, at the comment section, you guys can leave a comment. You can put in there your selective numbers that you want, you know, or you can say random or something. That way, last year, one of our raffles, we had people paying. We had people paying into the, yeah, I see that right now. Scaledworld Weekly. Sorry about that, Pete. And then last year we had some confusion because we were getting PayPal payments in and nobody was saying for the raffle or something like that. So put in there weekly raffle or Scaledworld Weekly raffle or something like that, and then leave either your selective numbers or what have you. Alright, and like I said, we made the spots bigger this time, so that way we can do all this right here. Alright, and we gonna have, like I said, there's bonus spot rewards, Brian at the Sell Shack has got $100 gift code. We're going to hold on to that until we sell at least 100. My goal is to sell 100 spots. There is 132 spots, but like I said, we opened it up to the buy one spot, get one free if you're a Sell Shack customer. So I even put that in print, buy from the Sell Shack, get one spot free. And then I already explained the Let's Make a Deal. And then we have some automotive trivia. Right now we only got like 10 people out here, but what I was wanting to do is I have this little diagram set up right now. Alright. Out of 1 through 4, which one do you guys know is a divided highway? So we have this symbol, this symbol, this symbol, and this symbol. Oh, I didn't know you could see that number 7, Scott. All right. All right, let me... Don got the right one. This is Don. All right. And then this right here is the beginning of a divided highway. And this one right here is the end. But Scott called it out real quick. George called number 5. Who actually knows what number 5 actually is? See, this is little things I would like to get. So Scott H got this one. Yep, Don got this one right. 2 lanes. So Don got this one. Alright. Let me see. I don't know how to get this in the full shot, guys. Alright. Which one is the stop sign? Can you guys see that? Bill is wrong. Ain't this vertical? You want me to draw them like this? Oh, I see it now. Duh. Yep, Bill got it right. Number 12. Is it? Wait, let me make sure I know that right. Yeah, number 12. Bill. Alright. Do you know what this number 10 is? Bill got this one right. Alright. Now, which one is a zombie crossing? I just thought I'd throw that one in there. Bill got it. If you guys look at my zombie. You know, this is little things I want to do. Just to have some fun with you guys. Keep you guys encouraged. Alright. We'll do one more here in a second. Let me get this. Okay, which one do you guys think is the reverse turn emblem? So far, no right answers. Scott got it. All right. What do you guys think is the easiest one to remember out of here? Which one do you think we encounter the most? You think this? What do you think that's actually called? Oh, I love it, Scott. Bill got it right. We go on green. All right. Which one do you think is the most confusing if when you're driving down the highway and you come across the sign? Why does this one here feel confusing? To me, it always looks to me like it would tell you that, it was coming from a single highway to a double highway. But it doesn't mean that. Do you know what that means? So it's always a little confusing. Yeah, Bill got that one right too. Oh, it's because... Oh. Yeah. Jay, it ain't no different up here where I'm at, and I'm sure half the way between me and Bill's house, I bet there ain't 10 miles without construction. It's always construction between here and St. Louis. The 4-hour drive is spent counting orange cones most of the time. This right here, Scott, should be the burnout one. All right. Yeah, 5. Bill, last time I was there, I got off of I-70. I stopped right there at Hit and Run by the airport, and I had to drive all the way through the city because all the on-ramps were shut down. I was like, wish they had pre-warned me because the Hit and Run ain't in the best neighborhood. They mounted them in cement, Scott. All right, what is the difference between this curve sign, number 4, and this curve sign, number 14? See if I can get them in camera view. They're both curve signs, but they both have two different meanings. Oh, man. Because I got the signs off driver's ed. Oh. Yeah, Bill got both of those. All right, now, would this be a T intersection or is this a T intersection? Yep, Scott got that one right. This right here, we'll give this one to Scott. So Scott got the T section right. Number 11's add more glue. Oh, hey, it is model related. That's the right of way. What do you? What? I love some of these answers. I wish I could write them down. What is this one? If we know this right here is a T intersection, what is this? What would this be called? Why is it when Don says 4-way, I think of 2 girls, me, and a dog? It's yeah, usually a wreck waiting to happen. All right, let's see. We know this is a... Okay, let's make this easier. What is this sign? First one to answer it gets it. Now that I look at it, it looks like an alien ship. That's supposed to be tires right here. There you go. It's a 74 Nova. See how the axles is all the way over? All right, Scott got that one first. All right. What is number 2? All right, Don got that one. All right, let's see. Number 5, Don got. Okay, those are all answered. So we're back to this one. So far, it hasn't been the right answer. Who knows what number 13 is supposed to be? All right, Scott got that one. What the hell? My writing skills just went to shit. 11 is not the hospital. Oh, a hospital sign, I believe, is just a H. All right, so we're down to number 11 and number 17. Yep, Bill got that one right. So now we're down to number 17, which would be this one. Not yet. No good answer yet. Nope, not yet, Bill. I'm going for the legal American title for that road sign. Good afternoon, Mr. Pohl. Yep, Pete got it. All right, so let's look at this. We had Scott. Let's see how many Scott's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. Scott has 5. Pete has 1. Bill has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Don has 1, 2, 3. Then Don got 3 right. Let's see. So let's see if we count that back. Scott, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pete, 1. Okay. Bill, 8. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Don, 3. Right? You got Don on the merge lane. Don on the divide on the two-way traffic. And then where's the third one? Thought there was 3 for Don. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yep, divided highway. All right, well, it looks like Bill got the most. So, Bill, pick a number between 1 and 132, and we'll give you a free spot today. You want spot 3? All right. I'm putting that down. Bill Edmond. Then I'm going to put down road test. Road test win. So Bill got right there number 3, road test win. All right, guys, that was pretty fun. That lasted longer than I thought I would. Hope you guys ain't due for hope you guys ain't due for a road exam anytime soon. So we gave away our first free spot. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Don, Pete, Scott, all you guys that joined in and took a chance. Thank you guys for taking a chance in there. Don't frown, Don. We'll get you we'll find a way to play more games like this. You guys could see that instead of just asking questions, I kind of wanted to put some time into it and do some drawing and what have you. And that's why my goal was to sell 100 spots, not all 132. So that way we can do some free giveaways like this. We can do the buy a spot, get a spot free for the Sell Shack customers. So please stay tuned. It starts today. You guys can go to scaledworld.net and hit the PayPal button there. And you know, if you can't take part of the $10 raffle, you can donate. If you wanted to, I suggest you take part in the raffle. That way, we know that you guys are supporting not just Scaled World Weekly, but you're also going to be able to support what we want to do with the funds raised from this raffle. And like I said, it's not to sell some of my stuff to earn money. It's to put some stuff towards doing some great things for scaledworld.net with the Scaled World Weekly, and also to bring some great sponsorship to the Diversified Scalers Model Club, as they, you know, it's hard for a small club to put on a contest. So I know with being friends with George and being able to talk to George pretty much daily, that you know, his mom's involved, his wife's involved, the kids are involved. It's not just the club is so small, they don't have 110 people coming in on the day of the show and able to work everything out. I mean, they're going, you know, they're going with 5 to 7 members is all the club is. It's a small club. It's more of a brotherhood. Yes, there is shop cards. I put shop cards in the giveaway boxes for the raffle. Not for the raffle, but for the Let's Make a Deal. So everyone that plays Let's Make a Deal will get a shop card. I use this one here for Zonk. So if you open up the box and you see Zonk in there, it's not all bad, because you will get a shop card. Yeah, no problem, George. What you guys do for a small group of men are very encouraging. Love the little tool. If you guys don't know, I've been using the heck out of this all models tools that the Diversified Club sent me. George also sent me a really nice Maverick shirt. He knows I'm a big Maverick fan. He went and picked me up a Maverick shirt. I got it up in my room upstairs. Probably something I'll never wear, but it's a great piece of art, because I do love Mavericks. And then this tool here, George, I've been beating the piss out of this, bud. I love it. Something I would recommend any of you guys, if you have a chance to pick one up. It's worth its weight in gold. Just this little hook right here makes a huge difference. It's a great tool. So, you know, they didn't have to do that. I didn't ask them to do that. It was a gift from the club, from George. And who else is in the club? You got George, you got Dennis, you got April. Who else is in there? Degon, Pete is in there. So them are just a few guys that I know of. Oh, you got Grant. So that's 6. It's not a very big club at all, guys. And Tony. Yeah, Tony. So there's the 7. I knew there was either 6 or 7 guys. For 7 men to come together and produce a show. And not only just a show, but look at the advertisement for the show. This was last year's advertisement. You know, this is last year's advertisement, front and back. This year's advertisement, front and back. And I was part of a big club, a club called Casey Slammers. We have a huge show. I mean, huge show here in Kansas. And we got paper flyers. We've never got nothing like this. You get a barely, and basically what it is, it's the rules. It's the rules for the contest and the classes. It's folded up 3 ways and placed into a small envelope. And we got 60, 70 members, you know. and look at the stuff that 7 members are giving us. It's a great show. They put such forth great effort. I want to back these guys as much as I can, as long as I can. They're going in. What is this show for you guys, George? It's their 7th annual show. You know, so they went from a small hall to now they're going to be able to be in the same venue that the NNL East was 2 weeks ago. And that's a great movement. You know, they have the support of the NNL East. They're promoting these guys, and look at some of the classes that they're doing, you know. Yeah, they're doing a great job, Scott. I really love these guys. They're very friendly, very informative, and they put on a great show. There's great coverage. As always, you'll be able to see the coverage at Scaledworld after the show in September. So we gave out 1 free spot today. All the spots are first come, first serve. It's 1 through 132. It's between 1 and 132, and like I said, scaledworldweekly.net. It's $10 a spot. It's going to go on for 4 weeks. It's going on for 4 weeks, so if you don't have the money this week, it ain't like you're going to miss out. I know some of our other raffles have been a week long. If you guys want to take part and you can only pay by money order, we will accept the money order, but it has to be received by the last Wednesday, because the raffle will be done by that Wednesday. It has to be done by the last Wednesday of the raffle, and the numbers are first come, first serve. So if you want to take part and you can only pay by money order, send the amount that you need and then request the numbers that you need, you know, like on a separate sheet of paper. And if they're open, they're yours. If they're not open, we'd have to make arrangements and contact. There is a donation button, a PayPal button on scaledworld.net. On scaledworld.net, if you guys want to donate, but I'm encouraging you guys for the raffle. Take part in the raffle. That gives you a chance at some. That gives you at least a chance at winning not only the raffle box, but also something else. This is a non-for-profit thing. Pete does all the photography work and all the computer paging work, I should say. The photographs have to come from you guys. But Pete, you know, he's not. We're not looking for you guys to finance anything other than what we can give back to the hobby. And that's one reason for the raffle. You're more than welcome to, if you feel you didn't want to take part in the raffle, but you still want to support scaledworld.net, Scaled World Weekly, on our venture to help out the Diversified Scalers Model Club, to help out Brian at the Model Hut. That's your guys' choice. We recommend you to see what the Model Sales Shack has for you guys. If you purchase something over there and you want to take part of this, we'll give you a free spot with each buy that you get from the Sales Shack. You guys are more than welcome to share any build of yours on the Scaled World Weekly, what's on your bench, whether it be plane, armor, figure, a model car, model rigs, whatever. And if you have your finished builds, you guys can post those here at scaledworld.net. I got a huge, we put a new huge show thing. I don't know, I had 2 pieces of paper over here, one that I didn't have to move the camera for. Here, maybe it's in here. No. Well, heck. Oh, that is the new one. Alright, well, my bad, guys. Right here, you guys can, take that out. You guys can share your own work right here at featured at scaledworld.net. And here's another info spot, info@scaledworld.net. And then you guys, like I said, you guys can follow scaledworld.net on... You guys can follow scaledworld.net on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus, and then Twitter. I do not know right offhand with both those guys. I know Cliff. Roadhog. He did get back home and he has been building, but you know he has to. He was in the hospital for so long. He's probably getting caught up on things around the house and whatnot, which we all understand. Once he got back up on his feet, he had to make sure he attended to that stuff first. And then Cliff, I don't know. I hadn't seen him all winter, so we hope Clutch is doing well. Matter of fact, we hope all you guys are doing well. Getting older sucks on my end. I know that. Trying to stay healthier and stay motivated to do things, is a lot harder to do. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it day by day. So don't forget, each week, for those who buy into the raffle, each week we'll write your name down, and then we'll draw from here. We'll draw from these names here to see who let's make a deal. And then we'll do that for 4 weeks. I really liked the idea of buying you guys out or trading you guys out of the spots. So as of right now, we have 8 hidden selected boxes. The more that gets bought into the raffle, the more that is bought into this raffle will be opened up to, be able to encourage you guys to, trade out your gift or whatnot, But from Pete at scaledworld.net, from Brian Buster at the Model Hut, and from me here at the Mr. Mini Dreams, thank you guys for all you do for me, for my channel, for the hobby. These two guys have a great web page. Brian's is on Facebook, the Model Hut, plus his Cell Shack always has some great goodies in there. I would love to be able to take part of the $100 gift code, because there's plenty of stuff on the Cell Shack that I would love to pick up. So here's your guys' opportunity. If we can sell 100 spots, you get a free, we'll draw for a free $100 shopping code for the Model Hut. Do what you can. Guys, do not break the bank. I know over some of our other raffles, we've had several members buy several spots and then just give them away. That is your choice. But at $10 a spot, I know we're asking a bit more than our last raffles, but our envision to give back to the hobby is leveled up, because we've seen some of you guys ask questions. We've seen you guys improving too as builders, and we want to keep that going by being able to offer you some stuff. This is one of Brian Buster's custom colors, and I think I'm going to put this one on the red Charger. That's why this was so close to me. I'm liking this. Talking with Brian over the last couple weeks, he's making a chart of whatever colors you're buying. That way, say I paint this color and something happens, or I decide to get the new released hood or something from Clearly Scale, I can go back to Brian. I was like, remember that copper color I bought? And Brian will know which color he has. And plus, he keeps an invoice of all that you buy from the Model Hut, from the Cell Shack, and not many other vendors do that, so that's pretty cool that you can keep track of what you purchased just through Brian. So hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys get some modeling time in there. You guys have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll go back live one day this week. I got a lot of stuff going on. I wanted to tell you guys that the raffle's a go, so whenever you're ready, you guys can go to either scaledworld.net and hit the PayPal button there, or you can go to scaledworldweekly at yahoo.com and PayPal. You guys have a great day. Let's see what we can do. The more we generate, the more that we can give back, the more stuff I can get to produce a better show, maybe a longer show. I know I ramble now for however long it takes. I don't have no problem talking, but I'd rather give you guys content to look at as I'm doing it. And don't forget about Scaled Lenses on Facebook. Go check him out. Very great builder, very detailed builder. And you guys, be safe. Cut towards your buddies, not your nutties. Remember, safety first. Use your glasses. Use a respirator. Don't put fire around other flammable stuff. You guys seen the accident I had last year where I caught my detail box on fire when I was trying to show you guys a how-to. And so you guys be blessed, be thankful. You guys have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday. I will keep you guys updated daily over on Facebook on the Mr. Mini Dreams page on what spots are being sold and what is open. And just like last time, so once a raffle spot is picked and purchased, once a spot is purchased, we'll do just like we did for Bill. I'm gonna put your name in. Bill got a free spot because of I'm gonna write F for free. Well, right here, I'll put that down here now. F equals free. G equals giveaway. Alright, so that way if somebody does give away a spot, we're going to realize, okay, let's do the B1. B1 will be for buy one, get one. So we'll do that for B1. Like if you guys buy from the Sell Shack, and then you come over here and buy a spot, you guys will get a free spot. So we'll put the B1 on buy one, get one. And that way, just a little note, just, this is, how many free spots we gave away, how many giveaways we gave away, and how many buy one, get one frees we'll give away. I just like to keep track of all that. Now that we had fun today with the road signs, I'm going to have to think of, I got another week, don't I, to think of another game. To play. Thank you guys for taking part of this. It was pretty fun. I loved all your guys' answers. There was some pretty good answers. And I just threw this one in there. I didn't know how to draw a pedestrian. So I thought, hell, he's a zombie. So we'll just say a zombie. So, guys, I want to have fun with this. I want to have fun with you guys during this. So stay in touch, stay tuned, do your part if you can, and if you can't, no hard feelings. I still appreciate you guys supporting what I do here and, what you guys do for Scaledworld.net. This is Minnie from Pete from the Model Hut, Scaledworld.net, Scaled World Weekly. You guys have a great time.